Hello and welcome to Edstrats. Happy New Year to all. I hope you had a good one. If you haven't had a good one, well, sorry to hear, and hopefully my videos will make it somewhat more interesting than previously thought. In any event, I will be doing an overview here of these Google Cardboard VR glasses slash headset type of product here. Now in the background you can also see other products that I will be reviewing shortly, so like this USB 3.0 to Gigabit network adapter, these cases for Moto G Gen 2 phone, these three monitors which actually are two different monitor models. Here we have ASUS VX239 and here we have ASUS VX239, so 23 and 27 inch monitors. And also in the background there's a computer there running, which I will be doing a detailed review of that without too many benchmarks or anything like that, but basically I'm just going to show you how it looks like, what parts went into it, and just in case you want to build something like that, might be of some benefit to you. But anyway, that's later on in later videos. For now, I have this thing here. As you see, there's tons of hot glue around, and simply because I just wanted to make it more sturdy. As you see, as you keep opening and closing it, just because it's made of cardboard, it's not gonna last for long. Now the good news for most of you guys are that while a few months ago these things were nowhere to be seen for a low amount of money, they were sold for as high as $30 or €30 in Europe. And now they're available all over the place and all over eBay, and if you look hard enough you can buy them for something like $2 or $3 and it will be delivered straight to your door, so that's very handy. And it's actually a very interesting product in my opinion for those who want to try some VR before maybe acquiring Oculus Rift, DK2 or even the consumer version. It gives you a good glimpse into it. It doesn't give you the full kind of feel of it, but it's enough to get you there and enough to get you interested if you would be interested into it. So what do you need for that? Well, you need the actual product with two lenses. So if you're buying on eBay, make sure that you're buying one with two lenses included. These are cheapo lenses, so as I said, the whole thing with lenses, two velcros and even the magnet on the side, or in some cases with the NFC, can be purchased for less than $5, which is great. Obviously you need a phone. Now for a phone you need any Android, I think running 4.4.4 or higher OS, and any iOS powered device, so iPhone 4 and higher should work. I think I actually tried iPhone 4S and it worked quite well. Now you will get better experience the high resolution screen you have on your phone. Now in this phone is a 720p screen. On something like Samsung Galaxy Note, it's probably 4 times as much as this one, so the resolution is much better and the experience is much more enjoyable. But even on something like a Moto G that can be purchased for around, I don't know, €170 or $170, the experience is still there and it's very nice to use. So how does it work? Well, you download Google Cardboard VR application. You have already straight away some cardboard demos, and you have Roller Coaster VR. So if you launch something like Roller Coaster VR, the application launches and the screen will be split in the beginning into two parts. So it's showing you that you have to basically align it with a separation here in the cardboard thingy. By the way, there are some plastic things as well for around, I think, $12 or $15 or about €10 on the internet, on eBay. So in case you want to invest into something a bit better quality, you might as well look into it. But basically the way it works is half of the screen is showing for your left eye and half of the screen is showing for the right eye. Now one thing to note is that it will drain your battery quite quickly, so obviously be prepared for that. But once again, this is not a product that you will be using 24/7, it's just to get a gist of it. So if you look through one side you have an image here, and another side you have seemingly identical, but they're actually slightly offset. Now the nice thing, as you see, as you rotate your head, the image doesn't change, so the sensors are doing all work for you. And as you look around as well, the headset will do everything. So basically that's your virtual reality headset in a nutshell. Very basic version, and looks like this without any glasses on. So if you want to do some DIY work, that's also possible. But But yeah, so that's that. Now the nice thing about other applications is, for instance, this one, you can launch a virtual reality cinema. And what that does is, it seems like as if you're sitting in the cinema theaters. You can look at the seats around, you can switch the seating, you can watch the movies. But what's even nicer is that you can watch 3D movies. So not only are you sitting at the 3D cinema, but you also are looking at the 3D movies, and they do look 3D. So that's neat. To get things a bit further and, well, closer to the Rift, I suppose, with this device, you can actually install this application called SplashTop. So what you do is you can install it on the desktop PC. As you see, it's running over there. And if I launch it on my phone, I can see exactly what's happening on the desktop. So it's basically mirrored. So as you see, as I'm moving things on the desktop, it's moving here. Now, there's slight delay, but to me, not enough to actually annoy me. And I couldn't get games running for, I don't know how many times I tried. Every time everything crashes. Few games were running okay, but some games just not good enough. But what you can do is you can launch YouTube videos like this, which are basically demonstration of the Oculus VR. So somebody just recorded Oculus VR footage. Now I'm at the moment in the farthest room in terms of connection for the Wi-Fi, so don't expect anything great there. As you see, it's blocky. However, if you move close to the router, eventually you will see an image like that. And once you put it in your VR thingy, it actually looks like as if you're wearing Oculus Rift. Now, one thing what I must say is, in terms of the format, you must find the videos where it has two blobs like that. If the videos are connected with a straight line in between, you're gonna have to become either cross-eyed or very tired very quickly of the videos you're looking at. So for the best experience, you have to get these videos like that with two roundy blobs on each side. Now, they look horrible when you look on your computer monitor, and they don't look much better when you look on the phone using the SplashTop VR application. But when you put the glasses, you actually do feel what it's like to wear Oculus Rift. So that's a neat thing. And as I said, for something like less than $5, guys, everybody should have something like that. Now, the drawbacks. First things first, the applications are not there yet. So when you get the, few applications on your phone, and you put your phone in this thing, you get loads of excitement, and finally you're seeing things in 3D with something that looks like Oculus Rift, and it's great. But then it wears off and you want more applications, something that's more serious that would take you in for a couple hours or something like that, and they're not there. There's this VR cinema that I mentioned to you about, which is really good. There's this SplashTop streamer, things like that, but other than that, guys, there's not much there. So, for the price, definitely get it, but maybe this will make you think twice before buying Oculus Rift. Now, at the same time, it's not the same as Oculus Rift, it's not as good, not as wide. So one thing to note is, when you're watching your phone through this device, it feels as if you are watching something through some sort of a small binoculars. So you're kind of seeing the image like this, but you don't see the sides, you don't see top and below. So it seems like as if you're watching through some tube or something like that. It's not really distracting, it's not the worst thing, but you feel like you're wearing glasses that are limiting your peripheral vision like this. So you don't see all this on the sides. Now, Oculus Rift offers you much more in terms of that, so it's obviously much more engaging experience. This thing doesn't really do that, but as I said, for the price, it's a great device. So guys, let me know what you think about it. As you see, it's a little bit of a makeshift thingy. I put lots of hot glue, and you can do the same thing. Once again, as I mentioned before, what you can do is you can simply purchase a plastic version, so made entirely out of plastic with some soft foam around here and rubber bands, so you can put it on your head and properly use it. But for the moment, this device is great, and that's actually my Christmas present, and probably one of the best presents I ever got, because it's actually quite an interesting thing to use. And yeah, that's about it. So guys, let me know what you think about the video. If you have any suggestions how to use this device and maybe some application that you're using that you love and you would like to recommend, let me know in the comment section down below. Any comments, questions, same way. And like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you would like to see all these videos that I mentioned before and more to come. And yeah guys, thanks for watching. Once again, Happy New Year. If you're not having Happy New Year so far, well, hopefully that's going to change for you. And have a nice day.